Hello students, how are you? I think you are fine and well and doing your job properly. So today we will start next part of this chapter name real numbers, class 10th, which previous year question papers, previous year questions. What's previous year questions? Understood? These are so much important. Understood? If you are not doing your work properly and doing previous year question paper properly, then also able to get good marks in the exam. So try to understand, try to solve with me. I will solve each and every one. So this is given, this yesterday, I think solved, taken in multiple choice question or day before yesterday. What's the question? Question is this: what is the HCF? HCF meaning highest common factor of smallest prime number. What's it? Smallest prime number. So prime number are those numbers having only two factor, one and itself. So smallest. So 2 is the smallest prime number. 2 is the smallest even prime. Even prime number. Understood? 2 how many factor? 2. 1 and itself. 3 also prime number, but 2 is less than 3. In the smallest composite number are those numbers who's having more than 2 factor. Who's 2 factor, or what we can say, having more than 2 factor. So 2 factor, 3 2 factor, and 4. 4 is what factor? 1 factor, 2 factor, and 4 factor. So this is the smallest composite. What's composite number? So understand this. And what we have to find out? HCF. So what's the HCF of 2? HCF of 2 and 4. What's 2? You know how can find out? Yes, 2 methods. One is the division method by which 4 divided by 2, 2 to the 4. So what's your HCF? 2. Another one is the factorization methods. So we can write this also method, 2 and 4. So we can say 2 divided by 2, 2 1s are 2, and 4, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. So how can write 2 equal to 2 into 1, and 4 how can we write 2 into 2 into 1. So which one is common? This is common, this is common. So what's HCF of 4 and 2 is what? 2 into 1. How much? 2. Got this thing you have to understand. What is HCF? Another is what? Prime number definition. Another is what? Composite number. Understood? If you do this understood, then no problem. Next, given that under root 2 is irrational, given that under root 2 is irrational, prove that 5 plus 3 under root 2 is an irrational number. You have to prove this is an irrational number. What are irrational number? Irrational number are those real numbers which are non-terminating, non-repeating, and non-reoccurring. Non-terminating, its meaning is this: if numerator is divided by denominator, remainder not coming 0 after finite number of steps. Non-repeating like this 0.3333, so repetition of 3. Non-reoccurring 1 2 3, and then 1 2 3, then 1 2 3. So this is saying repetition after finite number of steps, again same steps coming. So what's the definition of real number? Real number are those numbers. What type of number? Those numbers which are non-terminating, non-repeating, and non-reoccurring. As usually, if anybody is saying Give an example of irrational number. So example is this: if we can put under root on the prime number under the root is a irrational number. There are so many also. How many irrational number? Infinite irrational number. How many irrational number lying between two rational number? Infinite. Understood? So we can start what's given. It's given under root 2 is irrational. So solution. So what we can write? Solution. What we can write? Solution. What solution? What solution? So we will start. So solution. What solution? Let, if possible, possibility of this type of question, 5 plus 3 under root 2 is a rational number. What type of number? Rational number. And if it is a rational number, then we can write this in P by Q form. Directly you know 5 is a rational, plus 3 is a rational, and root 2 is a rational. So multiplication of a rational with irrational, irrational, and sum of a rational and irrational, irrational. But you have to prove here Q is not equal to 0 and P, Q are integers. Two conditions. Yes or no? So take 5 in that side. So 3 plus root 2 equal to P by Q minus 5 by 1. Got? So 3, sorry, this is 3 and root 2. 3 and root 2. So 3 and root 2 equal to what? Q is your LCM. So P minus 5Q. Understood? And this we can write and root 2 equal to P minus 5Q by 3Q. Understood? This is first. But given that under root 2 is irrational number. What's irrational number? RHS of first is a rational number. RHS of first is this. It is a rational number. Why? P is an integer, minus 5 is an integer, Q is an integer, so 5Q is also integer, integer minus integer, integer. And integer, this 3 integer, Q is integer, so 3Q is also integer. Understood? And definitely we can say it is a rational number. It is a rational number. So that's why written RH of first is a rational number. Therefore, LHS is a irrational number and RHS is a rational number. Is it possible rational is equal to irrational? Not. We can not compare also because both are unlike them. Hence, our assumption is wrong. Therefore, 5 plus 3 and root 2 is a irrational number. irrational number. So possibility of this type of question, how much above 90? What's above 90? Statement may be changed, type may be like this. In place of 100, 200, 3 here written, 105 here written. So it's my request, you can solve this type of all question and easily able to solve. Now next also easy. Find the HCF and LCF. HCF and LCM of whose? 404 and 96. So here not given which method you have to apply. You can apply any methods. You can apply any methods. So make factor of it. 202, 2 is 101. And what's 101? It's divisible by 2 not, 3 not, 4 not, 5 not, 6 not, 7 not, 8 not, 9 not, 10 not, 11 not, 12 not. So it's a irrespective. Now 96. Divisible by 2, 48. Divisible by 2, 24, divisible by 2, 12, divisible by 2, 6, divisible by 2, 3, and 3 1 Got, this is saying prime factorization. So 404, we can write 2 into 2 into 101. 96. How can we write? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Understood? HCF of what? 404 and 96. This is common. Into 2, then after this nothing is common. So what's HCF? 4. And LCM 404 and 96 is equal to their HCF 4 into 101 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. 400, 800, 1600, 3200, 32, 9600. 3 to the 6, 6 to the 12, 12, 24, 96 this. So we have to verify also HCF into LCM, HCF for LCM this, LCM this. Yes or no? Hundred why written? 101 is there. Wrong written. What's written? Wrong. So equal to 6, 12, 24, 96 into 101. 96 into 101. So what you can say? So this is HCF 4 into 101 into 96. And this is equal to 404 into 96. 404, first number we can see, into second number we can see. Hence, verified. So here what we can write? HF into LC. So this formula also we are using many times. So one method is this, another method also, that one saying division method. So anyone you can apply. This also came in the exam of 2018. Question given, find the rational number between under root 2 and under root 3. So if you can find out under root 2 value, so 1.41, and under root 3 value 1.73. More also possible. How can find out this? You know, don't know. I can tell. Under root 2 value you have to find out. So put 2 up to 2 digit, 3 digit we can, 2 digit we can take like this. So in the right hand side of the decimal we can make pair like this. In the left hand side of pair we can start this pair here. 1 1 ja 1. So 1 plus 1 2. 1 is there. So what's coming? Decimal is there 0 0. So 44 4 ja 96. So plus 4, how much? 28. How much? 0 4. What's coming? 0 0. So 1 ja. So 1 ja. So 281 plus 1 282. So how much? 191. If you want to find out more places, so here once more they can find out this. But our aim is not that. Our aim is to find out rational number between these. If you know these value, easily you can write. So on root 3, same on root 3. Just I am telling up to 2 place. So 1 1 ja 1, 1 plus 1 2. So 2 here, what's coming? This 4 ja 96. 7 ja 27, 7 ja 28, 8 ja more than, so this coming 189. What's coming here? 7 coming. What's coming? 7. So 2 7 plus 7 34 11. What's coming? This coming 0 0. 3 ja 3 4 3. 3 3 ja 9. 3 4 ja 12. 9 10. 1029. If you can take 4 ja, so it's more than, so 1029 plus 3. What's coming? 346. How much? 10 minus 9, 1, 7. So if you read more decimal places, then this 0 also taken. But we have to find out. So I told you why the value of under root 2 equal to 1.41 and why the value of this. And you have to find out the rational number. Find the rational number between 1.73. How many lying? Infinite. I can write like this. This one greater than this and 1.42 less than it. 1.43. 1.431. So in this way, how many? Infinite. So we can find out this type of question came in the year 2020-21. So it's that type of questions which is not given in your book. On basis of your understanding the concept of this chapter. This is just I'm telling. Understood? If you don't know how can find out the under root in the form of decimal, so then you can try for this method. Understood? I think you got. Now next given, prove that under root 2 is an irrational number. It may be possible in exam coming like this. Prove that under root 3 is a irrational number, under root 5 is a irrational number, under root 7 is a rational number and root 11 is a rational number. And this you know, all prime number under the root are irrational. But here we have to prove. So, if we have to prove irrational, then we can prove what we can prove by taking what's contradiction. We can say let if possible and root 2 is rational. So, solution. So, let if possible under root 2 is a rational number. And if you know if under root 2 is a rational number, then we can write this in this form A by B or P by Q. Here B is not equal to 0 and A, B are co-prime integer. Understood? Integers, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, these are saying positive integers. 0 is neither positive nor negative, -1, -2, -3. So what's the definition of integer? It's a combination of a whole number and negative of natural number. So here saying where B is not equal to 0. One question coming in your mind, why? What happened if B becomes 0? B becomes 0, then this is become undefined. This is goes up to infinity. We cannot say it's a rational or irrational. And saying A and B are co-prime integer. Co-prime meaning nothing is common between them. Understood? Only one is common between them. One is the factor of that. So this we have written. So this I can write. This become under root 2b. Under root 2b equal to A. So this is, we can say first, scaling both sides. Scaling both sides of equation 1, we get what scaling? 2b square equal to A square. This or not? And what's its meaning? So its meaning B square equal to A square by 2. Understood or not? Why? Why this? Why this? This implies 2 divides A square. This implies 2 divides A also. By theorem. Which theorem? This theorem, if P is a prime and P divide A, then P divides A square also. What's its meaning? If P divide A, then what? क्या नाम है सर? Sandhya. So Sandhya, you're welcome in my class. Understood? It's meaning P divide A square. Sorry, this. Then P divides A also. This is a theorem. So here look. 2 is a prime number and 2 divide A square, then 2 divides A also. 2 divides A also. So what's its meaning? What's its meaning? So A by 2, we can write, what we can write is equal to C. Some integer C, where C is a integer. Understood? Or what is A? A equal to 2C. 2 divides A, this understood. So now this is we can say number 2. This is number 2. Putting the value of A equal to 2C into equation 2V. Right. So put one time B square equal to 2C whole square by 2. So B square is equal to 4C square by 2. So it's meaning B square equal to 2C square. Got this? No doubt. 2 bring in this side. B square divided by 2 is equal to C square. Again by that theorem, this implies B divides 2 divides B also by that theorem. A is divisible by 2 and B is divisible by 2. But in starting saying A and B are co-prime. But we said A and B are co-prime. So our assumption is wrong. So our assumption is wrong. So what's our assumption? Under root 2 is a rational number. So it's meaning under root 2 is not a rational number. If under root 2 is not a rational number, so under root 2 is a irrational number. Got? Similarly, you can prove under root 3, under root 5, under root 7, under root 11, 13, 17, all prime number under the root. But you need that theorem. This theorem, if P is a prime number and P divides a square, then P divides A also. And what you need? What are co-prime? What are integer? And remaining is your base of maths. Simple calculation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So in what things you need? This theorem, your first step. Second, what are co-prime? Third, what are integer? And this, I think, you know what's the definition of irrational number. And what's the definition of rational number? Rational number are those numbers which we can write in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0 and P and Q are integer. Why Q is not equal to 0, that I told you. Possibility 90 plus. This type of question coming, it may be possible here, situation change in place of under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, under root 7. Procedure remains same. You have to write like this, then you have to show like this, use of that theorem. Understood? So easily you can show. Next, the total number of factor of a prime number. So first you know prime. What are primes? Which are divisible by 1 and itself. Example 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, so many. Many times I told you 25 prime number lying between 1 to 100. Understood? So which its factor? 2, you can divide this by 1, 1 to the 2. And whether is 2 divided by 2. 3, divisible by 1. All number are divisible by 1. So it's how many factor? One factor is this, one factor is this. It's also all are having how many factor? Two factor, 1 and number itself. So what's your answer? C is your answer. If more than 2 factor, then they are composite numbers. Understood? What you have to find out, the HCF meaning highest common factor and LCM of 12, 21 and 15. So how can you find out? How can we find out? So many methods. So 12, make its factor. 3 4 ja, 2 2 ja, 2 1 ja. So 12 equal to 3 into 2 into 2 into 1. 21, 3 7 ja, 7 1 ja. So 21 equal to 3 into 7 into 1. 15, 3 5 ja 15, 5 1. So 15 is equal to 3 into 5 into 1. Understood? So HCF of 12, 21, 15 is equal to, which is common in all, only one is common, and this is common. So 3 into 1, 3. So this is not your answer. This is not your answer. LCM of 12, 21, 15, their HCF into 2, into 2, into 7, into 5. 3 2 ja 6, 6 2 ja 12, 12 5 ja 60 into 7, 420. So this is your answer. Which one is your answer? This one. So possibility came in the year 2021. Understood? How can find out HCF and LCM of more than 2 numbers? Question number 8 given. What's given? Question based on assertion and reason. This is the question given, this is its reason given. The number 5n cannot be end with the digit 0 when n is a natural number. So 5 power n. So what are its factor? This 1 into 5 power n. So to need unit digit near 0, so we need this 2 into 5 power n. Understood? So 5 power 1 taking 5, 5 power 2 taking 25, 5 power 3 taking 125, 5 power 1 625. All were 5 5. When possible? When 2, at least one time 2 and 5 are factor of that number. But what's the factor of it? 1 and 5. It's what? 1 and 5. Understood? And 25 we can say. 1 and 5. And what's 25? 125. So 2 are not. So it's meaning your statement 1 is right. Statement 1 is right. So statement first is true. Statement 1 is true. Prime factorization of 5 has only 2 factor, 1 and 5. 1 and 5. So what are factor of 5? 5 are factor 1 and 5. Definitely. But 1 is a prime number, but 1 is not a prime number. 1 is not a prime number, but here written prime factorization. So only 5 is the prime factor of 5. So it means statement 1 is true, statement 2 is not. Understood? Prime factorization of 5 has only 2 factor, 1 and 5. Got it? This came in the year 2022-23 in the board exam. So it means statement 1 is true, statement 2 is what? Not true, it's meaning false. So you can check which one is your answer. A is not your answer, B is not your answer. So in saying C, statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. So what's your answer? C. Understood? And what's one more thing? Prime factorization of 5 has only 2 factor, 1 and 5. So here not contain 2. So definitely that. So you can understood this. Next. Using factorization, find the HCF and LCM of each. So here saying particular method saying by prime factorization. So you can find out the prime factor of 96 to 48. 2 is a prime number or not? 2 is a prime number. How much? 24. And 2 is the only even prime. Understood? So 2, 12, 2, 6, 2, 3, 3. So 96. How can we write? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Then how much? 120. This is prime factorization 60. Again divisible by 230. Again by 2, 15. After 2, which prime? 3. Divisible by 3, yes, 3 and 5. So 120 equal to how much? 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 1. Understood? Now HCF of 96 and 120 equal to what's common? 2. What's common? 2. What's common? 2. What's common? 3. And what's common? 1. So how much? Well, HCF 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 3 the 24. Understood? And LCM of 96 and 120. So their HCF is 24. And which is not common? 2 is not common. This 2. This 2 also not common. Understood? And this 5. 48, 96, 96, 5 ja. So 400. It is its LCM by using prime factorization. Understood? One more methods. By which method directly we can find out. So here given prime factorization, so apply this method, it's better for you. So if given by this method, then you have to apply that method. If saying find out its HCF and LCM, then depend on you which method you want to apply. So I think you understood this. Next. So next, already told you, but I can repeat once again. You have to prove under root 3 is a irrational number. What you have to prove? Under root 2 is a 3 is a irrational number. So solution. Same procedure. You know, let if possible. Let if possible. under root 3 is a rational number. And if it is a rational number, so then we can write this in the P by Q form. Under root 3 is equal to A by B. Here, B is not equal to 0. If you cannot write this, not a meaning of it. And A, B are co-prime integer. I told you, you need this. So this we can write like this. This is equation 1. Scaling we get, if you can scale 3b square equal to a square. So what's your b square? Is equal to a square by 3. Again by that theorem, if p is a prime number, so here 3 is a prime number, if p is a prime number and p divides a square, then p divides a also. So here divide, this implies a is also divisible by 3. If it's divisible by, then this is equal to c, where c is any integer. Understood? Now, this is saying 2. Now, putting the value of a by 3 equal to c in equation 2, we get. So put here 3b square is equal to a square. A square is what? C. So a equal to 3c. So in place of 3c, I have put square. So b square equal to 9c square by 3. So b square is equal to 3c square, and c square is equal to b square by 3. By that theorem, this implies b also divisible by 3. So what's a divisible by 3 and b divisible by 3? But in starting saying a and b are co-prime. So not possible. So not possible. Therefore, under root 3 is a irrational. So you can show by applying this method what may be given under root 5, under root 7, under root 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, what it may be. Same methods. If you know this theorem, use of this theorem, you know what are co-prime, what are integer, what are rational number, and what are irrational. So if anywhere saying prove that this is irrational, then you have to solve by using contradiction. Understood? I think. So easily able to solve one more question given in the same year came as a, or either you can solve this or you can solve this. Possibility of this type of question also, the traffic lights at 3 different roads crossing change after 48 seconds, 72 seconds and 108 seconds respectively. If they change simultaneously at 7 a.m., at what time will they change together in the next? So it's meaning what you have to find out? Their LCM. Whose LCM? 42. Whose? 42, 48, 72, and what? 42, 48, 72 and 108. And 108. So directly we can find out. Divisible by 2, yes. 24, 36, 54. Again 2, 12, 18, 27. Again with 2, 6, 9, 27. With 3, 2 are 6, 3, 3 are 9. Again with 3, 1. Again with 2. Again 3. And they range, what's they? If they change simultaneously at 7 a.m., changed at 7 a.m. and after that again when they change simultaneously. So find their LCM. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 3. 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, 8 3 ja 24, 24 3 ja 72 and 72 6 ja 6 2 ja 12, 1 6 4 ja 6 7 ja 42 or 43. How much? 432 after 432 seconds. And if you can convert this into minutes, so this coming 432 divided by 60. 65 ja 66 ja 7 ja 420. 12 seconds. So at what time? 7 07 and this what? 12 a.m. It's meaning after 7 12. It's meaning after 7 o'clock 7 12. So again simultaneously they changed. So this type of question always possibility. Understood? So I told you some question related to previous years. Type of the questions I told you. Repetition of these questions, their statement may be changed, but types remain same. Understood? Only one question in this. This is this question. This question is, you need some knowledge. If you know what are rational number, what are irrational number, this type of question not given in NCERT books. So one day I told you 20% so much easy, 60% not easy, not difficult, 20% difficult one. So this one is not of that part, but not given in NCERT, this type of question, then it creates a problem. But if you understand the chapter easily, you can solve it. I think no problem. So I have taken multiple choice question also, case study also, and last one, reason assertion we have taken, and now we have taken what we have taken, previous year question papers. So you can revise these. If any problem, then tell me. Tomorrow we can start next lecture. Thank you all of you. Best of luck.